Wang and Shen Yue announced their breakup after 8 long years together, and fans around the world are heartbroken. Before we dive into the emotional journey and unravel what led to this stunning announcement, don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates on your favorite stars, exclusive insights, and breaking entertainment news. The world of C-dramas has always held a special place in the hearts of millions. But few on-screen couples have managed to capture that magical blend of chemistry and charisma quite like Wang and Shen Yue. Ever since their unforgettable performances in Meteor Garden, fans have rooted for them, not just on screen, but in real life. And for years, it seemed like the fantasy had become reality. But now, that story has taken a deeply unexpected turn. In a joint statement posted on their respective social media accounts, Wang and Shen Yue confirmed that they have decided to part ways after being together for nearly a decade. The message was brief, heartfelt, and filled with gratitude, both for each other and for the fans who supported them along the way. They described the decision as mutual, mature, and necessary for their personal growth. But despite the respectful tone of the announcement, the emotional impact has been seismic. For fans who followed every public appearance, interview, and subtle Instagram interaction, this wasn't just a celebrity breakup, it felt like the end of an era. To understand just how deeply this moment resonates, we have to go back to where it all began. It was 2018 when Meteor Garden took the world by storm. Wang, then a rising talent, was cast as Dao Ming-si, while Shen Yue played the feisty and lovable Dong Shan-kai. Their chemistry was undeniable. What started as scripted passion soon began to feel real. Fans were quick to notice the lingering glances, the unscripted smiles, the way their eyes lit up around each other. And before long, rumors swirled that the line between real and real had blurred. They never confirmed their relationship publicly in those early days, but it was clear something special was happening. Whether it was late-night dinners, quiet getaways, or birthday messages that said more than they seemed, the connection was there. And over time, that connection blossomed into a real, long-term relationship. By 2020, while the world was grappling with the chaos of a pandemic, Dylan and Shen were quietly growing stronger together behind the scenes. They remained fiercely private, choosing not to flaunt their romance in public, but occasionally offering fans small, intimate glimpses of their bond. A shared pet, a quiet vacation, subtle matching outfits, nothing was ever confirmed, but everything felt undeniable. Over the years, they became more than just a couple in the public eye. They became a symbol of enduring love in an industry that often seems too fast, too fleeting, and too public. In a world of quick headlines and viral gossip, Dylan and Shen represented something slower, deeper, more rooted. So when news of the breakup broke, the internet paused. The announcement didn't come with finger-pointing or drama. There were no accusations, no scandals, no tabloid exposes. Just a quiet note that two people who once loved each other deeply were now choosing separate paths. In their statement, they wrote, "We've grown up together in so many ways. We've laughed, cried, traveled, and supported one another through every high and low. But sometimes, love changes shape. And in order to honor what we've had, we believe it's time to step away and focus on who we are as individuals." Asterisk. It was dignified. It was painful. And it was real. What's striking about their message is the sense of maturity and grace it carries. In an age where relationships, especially celebrity ones, often end in spectacle, Dylan and Shen chose sincerity. They acknowledged their past, respected their present, and didn't try to promise things they couldn't control about the future. But that hasn't made it easier for fans. All across social media, tributes have poured in. From art and fan edits to long, emotional messages reflecting on their 8-year journey, the online world has turned into a virtual vigil for what once was. One user wrote, asterisk, "They were the last couple I believed in. This hurts more than I thought it would." Asterisk, another shared, asterisk, "Their love gave me hope. Not just in romance, but in people staying kind in the spotlight." Asterisk. So what led to the split? Sources close to the couple suggest that it wasn't about betrayal, but rather personal growth. With both stars entering new phases in their careers and lives, the pressures of constant travel, conflicting schedules, and the desire to explore life independently began to weigh heavily. Dylan Wang, who has been climbing steadily in the world of film and fashion, has taken on more international projects in recent years. Meanwhile, Shen Yue has been evolving her acting range, taking roles that push her beyond the bubbly romantic leads she was once known for. In many ways, both of them are growing, not apart in bitterness, but forward in different directions. As fans, we grieve. But we also remember. The laughter, the chemistry, the way they looked at each other like no one else existed. Those memories don't disappear. They stay with us, part of a shared history between stars and audience, between story and soul. So wherever Dylan Wang and Shen Yue go next, we wish them strength, healing, and peace. And to all the fans out there holding on to memories and feeling a little bit more alone today, just know, you're not alone. Love changes, but it doesn't disappear. It lives on in the art, the stories, and the quiet moments we carry in our hearts. If you found this story moving, or if you've ever been touched by the love they shared, on screen or off, don't forget to subscribe. We'll be following their journeys, celebrating their milestones, and continuing to bring you the stories that matter most. Because in the end, we're all just looking for a little connection. And sometimes, even in goodbye, we find it.